It's very common and natural to experience some sort of fear while we are dealing with some or the other problem in life. We are humans after all, and this tendency to fear is just a human thing to have. But the problem is when you start to anticipate. In technical terms, it's often called as anticipatory anxiety. Uh, but let's avoid the word anxiety and keep it as anticipatory fear. So, what exactly is anticipatory fear? Anticipatory fear is when you start predicting and worrying about all the bad things that could happen in future. And the anticipation happens mostly about all of the things that are out of your control. While I tell you, if you fear something, it's natural. But when the fear starts to interfere with your daily life and you are not able to focus on anything else, then it's a sign you have gone too far with your anticipatory fear. Now let's just try to understand the basic difference between fear and the anticipatory fear. Fear is what you feel in the moment when someone comes at you and points a gun at your head, whereas anticipatory fear is about the prediction of such an event where you think someone could possibly come pointing a gun at your head. Anticipatory fear is often about problem solving but without the solving part. Well, how could you understand if you are anticipating or not? Here's a very simple question that would probably help you understand your case better. Just ask yourself, are you imagining the worst case scenario of something all the time? If it's a yes, then you're possibly living in anticipation. If not, then there's nothing to worry about. Well, for those who are dealing with anticipatory fear, you just simply need to do this one thing, which is called self-talk. The first thing to talk to yourself about is what is the thing that you are worrying about and anticipating about, and check if it is a realistic possibility or not. Most of the time, people anticipate very unrealistic things which have no possibility of happening anywhere in future. Well, if you're not able to do this self-talk all by yourself, then you need someone who you trust to discuss it with. While I understand it's often not easy to talk to someone about what you are afraid of, but talking about your fears can help it seem less scary. Your loved ones can offer some support by whichever means possible, right? So the next thing that you could possibly do is you can schedule some extra time of your day for these negative thoughts. Try to schedule 30 minutes a day just for this anticipatory fear of yours and briefly observe all the thoughts that come into your mind during this scheduled time frame. The reason behind doing this is that anticipatory fear is possibly ruining your entire day. So by creating this time frame, we can break the chain of frequent fearful experiences from happening all day to just these 30 minutes and try to encapsulate all of the troublesome thoughts into that specific 30 minutes time slot. Now with this dedicated time frame, you need to note everything down and see if you can do something constructive about it. If possible, break it down to actions. Just give it a try and you'll be relieved. And in that time slot, when you are noting things down, and if you experience more fear just by doing so, then simply try to accept that the worries are here and stop trying to make them go away. Just zone out of your thoughts and focus on everything around you. And if you're not able to zone out even, then you can try to shift your attention towards labeling those emotions. Try to label exactly as you feel, whether it's fear, anger, shame, sadness, or anything. It's just okay to feel what you feel. It's just all about your emotions, and emotions won't kill you. Just let it be there for as long as it's there. Don't try to push anything away. The last thing that I could advise you to do is confront your fears. It's a method that I prefer most of the time, where I deliberately expose myself to the thing or person that is making me anxious. Confronting my fears simply helps me to figure out which places or people are not actually dangerous and need not to be avoided. Once I understand that connection, my fear tends to disappear. By this way, I don't really feel the need to avoid things or people, and once your life opens up, you feel free to go where you want to go and do what you want to do. Give it a try and thank me later. If you have any questions or your thoughts about this particular issue, definitely you can share with us in the comment section below.